Single leg stretch. Benefits. This exercise develops abdominal strength in a stabilizing mode and holds the trunk and the pelvis absolutely still when legs perform the movements. Objectives: to strengthen the abdominal muscles, to develop stability of the pelvic lumbar region. Inhale. Lie supine and draw the knees to the chest. Lift the trunk into forward flexion as in the chest lift, with the scapulae off the mat, the thighs at approximately 80 degrees of hip flexion, and the shins in a tabletop position parallel to the floor. Place the hands on the knees. Exhale. Straighten one leg and place the hands firmly on the shin of the opposite leg just below the knee. The bent knee is slightly closer to the chest than in a typical tabletop position. The shin remains parallel to the floor. Inhale. Change legs simultaneously, keeping the feet on the same horizontal plane and the legs close to the center line of the body. Exhale when straightening the opposite leg, transferring the hands to the bent knee. Return to the starting position after the final repetition.
Hi everyone, I want to show you an exercise today which is both a warming up exercise and an exercise in its own right, which I personally have found allows me to get into this area here, just in front of the ischial tuberosities, in an area our American colleagues call the underbutt, better than pretty much any exercise apart from the weighted legs apart exercises using the kettlebells. So look, I'll get into the position and then we'll talk about it. Firstly, I'm resting on this foot here like this. Just move myself back a tiny bit, and I've got this leg out here like this. The idea is that the other feature of the exercise is that this hand here is balancing me, so I can move forward and backwards really easily. So when I put my arm in this position like this, now when I straighten this leg, I can use little body movements backwards and forwards like this, little pulsing movements as we call them, or Olivia calls them micro movements. By holding my body onto the leg here and straightening it, we're also invoking the reciprocal inhibition reflex here, and it really has a fantastic effect in turning off that hamstring. So that's movement number one. Movement number two, we hold the body, or the foot I should say, like this, and now I'm going to pull my body onto the leg, and you'll notice that the upstage hand here is supporting me. I'm perfectly balanced and I can actually relax this leg in this position, and then holding the body onto the leg, I again use these little straightening movements like this. I re-straighten my back, take a breath in. This turns it into an incredibly strong hamstring only stretch. So this one here is partly hamstring and partly the lower back. This position here is all hamstring, and then once I hold the inside of my foot like this and straighten the leg fully, and then I can even come down onto this knee or stay up, it doesn't matter, you can play with both. But watch, this now is the half pancake movement. And this is the halfway in between half pancake and quarter pancake movement, like this and like this with a straight leg. And in combination, all of these movements will loosen up all the muscles that you need for pancake, for front splits, and eventually for pike as well, if you move the center of your body over the leg. But the real beauty of this movement is it's bent to straight leg, which, as we all know from other exercises we've played with, simply stretches the muscles out the best. It's got a little balancing component to it too, and I find any exercise that uses a balancing component as well, the balancing requirement takes your mind off the discomfort of the exercise, and you can always get a deeper stretch. Anyway, try it and please report back in the forums and tell us what you think about it.
Hi, I'm the Pilates instructor Lina. Today's exercise is long stretch on the reformer. So ready for the long stretch. We are using 1.5 springs and lift headrest up. And hands on hands, all hands, full bar and shoulder discipline part and feet on headrest. And extend your knee and make a plank position. And lift your lumbar and make a flat upper body and up to hyperextension. Ready? And inhale to come out. And exhale to come in. And inhale to come out as far as you can, keeping this position. And inhale to out. And don't move your ankle joint. Exhale to come in. One more. Inhale to out and stabilize your pelvis, abdominals and shoulder. And exhale. And flex your knee and hips. And stretch your upper body. Breathe. Out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe up. Roll up your upper body. Thank you.
Ik ben Jacqueline en ik ben hier terechtgekomen omdat ik 2 jaar geleden heb ik een dijbeenbreuk gehad en een zware knieblessure. Maar ik ben via ATV hier bij Anna terechtgekomen en ik ben er zeer tevreden mee. Zij heeft mijn been sterker gemaakt, niet alleen de spieren, op een manier die het hele lichaam versterkt. Ze modelleert de spieren rond je lichaam. Ik voel me er prima bij. Ze doet het perfect, zeer gedisciplineerd, met een enthousiasme dat perfect en zeer uitzonderlijk is. Bij andere disciplines is het uitputtend en zwaar. En vermits met mijn handicap, er zit een groot ijzer in mijn been en de knie, kon dat helemaal niet. Daarom was de kinesist ten einde van zijn Latijn. En wat ik hier meemaak, is dat alles gebeurt in rust en zonder energieverlies. Heel krachtig. Anna doet het gewoon perfect. Ze heeft een argusoog die de kleinste spieren, het kleinste mankement in je lichaam ontdekt. Ze werkt ook in een ongelooflijk aangename omgeving. Lichtvol planten, vrolijke persoon. En dat brengt ze over op jezelf. In totaliteit ga je ook anders voelen. Omdat je eindelijk iets ontdekt hebt dat anderen niet kunnen brengen. Wat ik eindelijk gevonden heb. En ook een levensvreugde. Want eindelijk kun je verder, zonder inspanning, zonder uitputting. Gewoon een andere houding. En een andere levensvisie. Ik ben Anna zeer dankbaar, ben er heel blij mee.
안녕하세요. 리은 필라테스 백설 강사입니다. 오늘 하실 동작은요. 추운 날씨에 앞으로 움츠리기 쉬운 몸을 뒤로 활짝 펴주는 척추 신전근 강화에 좋은 동작입니다. 이 동작은 척추 신전근 강화뿐만 아니라 어깨 스트레칭에도 매우 도움이 되는 좋은 동작입니다. 더블 leg킥을 매트가 아니라 리포머에서 하는 동작을 오늘 보실 건데요. 이 동작을 하실 때 주의할 점은 계속해서 엉덩이를 조이면서 복부를 끌어올리는, 엉덩이와 복부의 힘을 유지하면서 동작을 하셔야 돼요. 자, 박스 위에 엎드려 누우신 상태에서 가슴과 무릎은 바깥으로 나올 수 있도록 해주시고요. 자, 손을 허리에다 올려주신 상태에 발바닥에다가 제가 스트랩을 미리 걸어놨는데요. 이 스트랩은 길이를 미리 짧게 조정을 해 놓으셔야 합니다. 자, 다리는 모아주시고, 자, 정수리가 계속해서 앞으로 길게 뻗어져 나가는 느낌을 가지셔야 돼요. 자, 뒤통수와 꼬리뼈가 같은 라인상에 있도록 엎드려 누우신 상태를 유지하시면서 힙에 힘을 주십니다. 자, 마시는 숨에 3번 스트랩을 엉덩이 쪽으로 당겨올게요. 하나, 둘, 이때 접는 속도와 펴는 속도를 똑같이 해주시고 내쉬는 숨에 양손을 깍지 끼면서 다리 쪽으로 길게 뻗어주시면서 어깨를 열어주시면 돼요. 다시 돌아가시고 3번 더 해볼게요. 자, 마시는 숨에 3번 하나, 이때 힙 앞쪽이 떨어지지 않도록 음부뼈를 더 바닥으로 강하게 눌러주시면서 3, 자, 엑셀에 양손 깍지 껴서 뒤로 쭉. 이때 다리는 더 길게 모아서 더 뾰족하게 뻗어주셔야 돼요. 자, 2번 더 할게요. 마시는 숨에 3번. 하나. 이때 어깨가 안으로 말리지 않게 가슴 계속 열어주시고 목이 더 길어지는 느낌 유지하실게요. 내쉬는 숨에 뒤로 뻗을게요. 다리 더 길어지는 느낌 다리 모아주세요. 마지막 한 번 더 할게요. 마시는 숨에 3번. 이때 복부에 계속 힘주는 거 잊지 않으시면 허리가 안 좋으신 분들은 허리에 긴장을 많이 유발할 수 있기 때문에 주의하셔야 합니다. 다리 더 길게 뻗으시면서 엉덩이 위에 손을 올려놓을 때보다 살짝 들고 더 밀어주는 느낌이 훨씬 좋아요. 내려가실게요. 자, 수고하셨습니다. 시선 바닥에다가 내려주시고요. 제가 스트랩 다리에서 빼드릴게요. 이 동작이 끝나고 나시면은 꼭 내려오셔서 레스트 포지션을 하셔야 되는데요. 자, 다리 하나씩 바깥으로 빼주세요. 네, 바닥에 누워서 레스트 포지션 꼭 해주시고 마무리 하시길 바랍니다. 감사합니다.